Hey guys, today Bennett and I are going to show you how to run a token board. Now you may have seen some iteration of a token board, sticker chart, things like that, but we are going to show you how to run a token board with the things that you have in your house. Now, the idea is that a token board is going to help motivate and reinforce the behavior that you want to see in your child. Today I'm going to show you how to run one in more of an academic or table time activity, but you can really run it across any different activity that you want to when working with your child. So we'll talk about some tips and strategies on how to make it really effective. But today Bennett's going to be doing some letter matching pictures to letters. And we're going to be using a token board similar to this. So it says, I am working for, and I'm going to show you some things to try with your child to make it more effective. Yes.
I get to pick first.
Yes, you do get to pick first. So the first thing is to make sure that what your child is working for is motivating. And there's no easier way to do that than straight up asking your child. So, hey, what do you want to work for? Do you want tablet time? Do you want to do stamps? Do you want a lollipop? Do you want Skittles? What do you want to work for? Use your words.
Huh?
Use your words. What sounds good?
Skittles.
Skittles. Okay, so today Bennett is going to work for Skittles. Now, I can either write that in this box, Skittles, if I think it's going to be more useful and more
I get to work here too.
Yeah. Better that Bennett will understand, I can also put the Skittles in that box. So that's what I'm going to do. So Bennett is working for Skittles. Bennett has to earn 5 tokens in order to earn Skittles. Now, how do you earn tokens? You match the picture to the letter. That's how you earn tokens. You can also earn tokens for asking for help if you need it. Now, you get some choices. What tokens do you want? Do you want to do Avenger stamps for your tokens? Do you want to do stickers for your tokens? Or mommy can make little smiley faces. Which one would you like? I knew it, stamps. So Bennett's going to earn stamps as his tokens. All right, are you ready?
Yeah.
So I'm going to set up the contingency for how he earns tokens. I just told him he's going to match letters. He can also earn tokens by asking for help if he needs it. And I'm giving him choices for what tokens to earn, and he chose stamps. Okay, so Bennett, it's time to match. Mommy will give you tokens or stamps when you are matching, okay?
Can I do first? I want to pick.
You can pick which one you want to do. Go ahead, get started. If you need help, you can let me know. And mommy will give you tokens.
Mama, I'm gonna pick first.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm gonna pick first.
Pick what? This is what we're going to do right now. All right, go ahead. Lion. What does lion start with? L.
I'm ready.
Yes, good job. So, Bennett, you get a token, an Iron Man one. Okay. Monkey. Monkey. Good job. So I may not do a token for every letter. I may, let it go a little bit. It just depends on your child and what they can tolerate and how long. If you're just starting out, go ahead, Mitch. Good job. If you're just starting out using a token board, you might want to do it after every activity. Now, token boards can have a few tokens. They can have a lot of tokens. If you're just starting out, you want it to have octopus, a few tokens, and you can build and add more tokens as you go. Look at you trying and matching. Ooh, that one was Thanos. Good job. Pencil. Now, things to think about. You want to make sure that you are using behavior-specific praise. So I'm telling, good job. Bennett, exactly what he's earning tokens for. You are earning tokens for doing such a good job matching your pictures. You are doing such a good job asking for help. That gets you a token. And do it quickly as soon as they complete the activity that you having a hard time want them to do. Those things, make sure that it's reinforcing. Tree. Good. Tree. There are letters on this side too. Good job. Ooh, that one was Star-Lord. 2 more tokens and you get Skittles. So make sure you pair your token with praise and attention, things that your child likes. Now, things that they're working for should be things that they like. So it's not your choice, it's their choice. Give them choices. E for elephant, Spider-Man. 1 more. Remind them how many they have to go is another good way to kind of keep them going. That is a apple. Apple. What you think? You did it! We did it. We got all 5. What did you get? Skittles. Good job, buddy. You earned Skittles because you got all 5. High five.
Do I get to get all of them?
Yeah, you can eat all of them. Mommy's going to talk a little bit more. So some things to think about. When you're running a token board, like I said, make sure you give behavior specific praise so that they know what they're earning, working for, they stay motivated. You want to give it right when they fill it up. So don't let any time lapse between. That really helps pair their positive behavior, the things you were looking for, understanding that that is what's earning them. If you don't do that, the more time you have in between, the less likely you are to pair the behavior you're looking for with what they're earning. You want to think of a token board like how we earn money to buy things that we want. These tokens are buying them access to that activity. Some common pushback against token boards that I've heard is that, well, isn't this bribery? Isn't this like bribing my child? And what I have to say to that is, no, this isn't bribing. This is reinforcing the behavior you want to see. The best way I can describe the difference between bribery and reinforcement is through a real life example. If your child is throwing a big tantrum in the grocery store, laying on the floor, refusing to get up, screaming, bribery would be waiting until that behavior happens and then saying, hey, if you get up right now, I will give you some candy. I will give you Skittles. You can have my phone. Reinforcement is setting the contingency and then reinforcing it. So, hey, we're going to go into the store. You're going to sit in the car or you're going to walk with me. And if we can make it to the checkout while you're staying with me with a calm voice and a calm body, then you can have candy. And then reminding them that they're working for that or that that's the end goal as you go and not waiting for the behavior that you don't want to see to happen before you pull that token board out or before you pull that reinforcement out. If you're waiting until then to pull that motivation out, then that is bribing. But if you're setting the contingency in place, similar to work, hey, I go to work 40 hours plus a week. I have these things I have to do. And if I do that, I earn my paycheck. That's reinforcement, not bribery. So that should make you feel good about that. You are doing a great job. You only have 2 more Skittles. You're a Skittle hog, a Skittle monster. Something else to think about really quickly is that as you go, you can add tokens. Another thing to think about is, we want to be reinforcing everything, not just table time, not just academics. So really make sure you think about doing that as well. Something that Bennett does is Bennett has a longer reinforcer in his week. So he has to earn 5, 10, 15, 20 tokens. And he gets, what do you get when you fill this up? He gets to check the treasure chest, which is full of all his favorite things. And the way that he does this is not through table work.
Mama, I agree to do this when we go to rocks.
Yes, we can. We just catch him being good. So he earns these tokens for things like following directions the first time, getting dressed on his own, being nice to his brother, using kind words, just things that he does in his everyday that we want to make sure he is getting praise and attention and reinforcement for. Eating all your dinner. Yes, you do. Sleeping in your bed all night. So things like that. Thank you for reminding me. And so, just making sure that you are reinforcing those throughout your day too. It's important to remember that some kids have a hard time with longer contingencies, so it is okay to keep it short. especially in the beginning, or especially if they're having a hard time understanding that. One, high five.
Geez, I had one more.
You're so, no, I knew you were a Skittle monster. So one way, if your child is having a hard time understanding that these things are getting me to this, is what we call conditioning, right? You're not born conditioned to money. You're not born knowing money is reinforcing. Money is going to give you access to the things that you want. You have to learn that. And the one way to learn that is by starting out small, right? So one way that you can condition a token board is by having it almost filled. So one box, hold on, mommy's gonna finish this and then we'll play, okay, crazy kid. Having one, and so work for one, and then access to whatever they want to work for. Do that a few rounds, and then have 2 open, and have them earn 2, and do that a few rounds, and then have 3 open until you've shown them that that's what they're working for, and paired it with reinforcement. Another thing you can do is pair your token with something that they like. So Bennett liked Skittles. Every time I give him a token, I might also give him 1 Skittle to make this reinforcing, to pair it with something that he likes. So then ultimately, my attention, these tokens are also going to be in reinforcing. They're not going to be as reinforcing as that big item, but they are going to start being paired with reinforcement. So they themselves are going to be reinforcing, which is exciting for your child. Okay, so I will share a few other tips when I post this. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please, as always, ask questions if you have them. All right, thank you.
Mommy.